Hello, dear students. Children, today I will teach you handle with care. It's a one act play. One act means a play which performed on one act. There may be different scenes in one act, but the theme of the play will be same. Okay? The scene may be changed, but the act will be simply as it is signifies one act, so the act will be one. Okay? So this is one act play, and this play is related to our future time, our future world, how it will be. Here, there are seven characters in this play. First, a woman who was in her 30 and she was wearing a gas mask and a shiny heavy raincoat like garment, and a placard marked boldly handled with care is hanging around her neck. Means the lady was in her 30s and she was wearing a different types of costume that is just like a raincoat, and she was also wearing a gas mask, and that a placard was also hanging in her neck that was marked with handle with care. Apart from that lady, there are six other characters: a policeman, passerby 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a motorcyclist. And they all are wearing different types of silver colored mask and a strange dress. So the story the act begin of a 21st century street corner. The scene of the play is showing the 21st century, which is at present, you can say, and it is a scene of a street corner. There was a foggy weather is foggy, and dilapidated houses and lanes are there. Dilapidated house means o- the old houses, old and very poor condition houses. Lanes, street lamps, pavements, etc. What we find on the street, all these things are there, and the houses were very old and in very poor conditions. And on and off shower of acid rains occur. Apart from this, which type of rain occurs? Rain of acid rain. Okay, and sun is reddish orange. We used to see sun bright yellow in color, but what how the sun was looking there? The sun was looking like reddish and orange in color, which was hanging overhead. It is all smoky and hazy, and the whole environment is was smoky and hazy. Some being passer are loitering on the street. Loitering means students means someone who is roaming here and there aimlessly or standing aimlessly without any purpose. That is called loitering. Some people were just standing on roaming aimlessly on the street corner, or standing in the street corner without any purpose. And a woman is also moving about suddenly, and a woman, that woman who was just handling a placard marked with handle with care, she was also moving. Suddenly a motorcyclist appeared on the street, and the woman walked straight into his path. Suddenly what happened? A motorcyclist appeared, and the lady who was roaming, she just came in the path of the motorcyclist, and she was hit by the motorcyclist and she fall down. A policeman standing at the corner noticed the accident and signaled the motorcyclist to stop. When a policeman who was standing there, when he saw that a motorcyclist hit a woman who was marked with handle with care, he just gave a signal to stop the motorcyclist. The motorcyclist wait for the policeman. As the latter approaches him, the motorcyclist stopped, and the policeman approaches, reached towards him with a baton. Baton means the stick which policeman used to take. Okay, a thick stick which policeman used to take along with him. Soon four passerby crowded in on the fallen body, and suddenly what we used to say, that if anything happened on the street, what happened? people gathered around the that spot where the accident occurred. So same thing happened here, that four passerby, just they all gathered around that place and they all started talking among themselves. First, policeman said, approaches the motorcyclist waving the baton. He just picked up the motorcyclist and said, handle with care, handle with care. Could you see or sense the label so promptly displayed on this being? Are your sensor not working? The policeman said that, are you mad? Your sensor, your mind is not working. You hit handle with care. Are you mad? Your mind is not working. Then motorcyclist said, but that was none of my fault. Motorcyclist said that it was not my fault. I was just going normally and the lady suddenly came into his path and waving of an imaginary cloud gases, and there were all smoky and hazy in the environment. So he was just waving those smokes, and he said the lady suddenly took a turn and came in his path. What could I have done in this murky darkness? Motorcyclist said that in such a hazy environment, in such a hazy environment, what could I do? So it was not my fault. Policeman said, I will find you. You better wait. You don't know what you have done. Hitting a handle with care being approaches the fallen body, waving away the passerby with his baton. What he said? He just approached the body and said that, I will tell you, I will just teach you what you have done. What a serious crime you have done. You have hit handle with care and it's a big crime. And after saying that, he just looked at the body. Then passerby number one, yes, yes, the level is very much there. Passerby one said that this level is very much visible these days. Handle with passerby two, yes, yes, waving all of a cloud of gases. Passerby number two was also waving those cloud of gases. We can all see it. Why couldn't the motorcyclist see it from a distance? Then passerby two said, why couldn't the motorcyclist see? We all are seeing that she is labeled with handle with care. Then why couldn't the motorcyclist see it? Then passerby three said, it is a grave crime these days. Grave crime means, children, grave crime means, you can say, grave crime means serious crime. Grave crime means serious crime. Okay? Serious crime. Grave crime is a serious crime. So, this is a serious crime, that to hit a handle with care. To hit anybody handle with care is a very serious crime. Passerby number three said. Again, the policeman said, yes, I heard only the other day these handle with cares being are becoming extinct at a fast rate. Extinct means students. Extinct means the thing which is about to disappear, about to about to disappear. Okay, which is about to disappear, you can say, which is about to finish. So these handle with cares are becoming extinct at very fast rate. So being to examine the fallen body, taken out a sensor from his pocket. And what the policeman did? Policeman took out a remote type of sensor thing, and he started checking the lady, that whether she is alive or dead or unconscious, what happened to her. He started just pressing it against the chest of the fallen body and watches its dial. And the policeman started checking through that sensor. Passerby number one, what he said? Is it dead? Passerby two, is it senseless or simply unconscious? Passerby four, oh, these handled with care being are really delicate. Passerby number three said, indeed, that's why they are labeled handled with care, isn't it? All passerby, including policemen, laughed. So the passerbys, all the four passerbys are talking among themselves. Someone saying, is it dead? Someone saying, is it senseless or unconscious? Someone is saying that these handled with care are really very delicate and someone is saying that that's why they are labeled with handle with care, and they all started laughing with along with policeman. No, it is not dead. Watches the dial of on the sensor, it is very much alive. Policeman found through that remote type of sensor the thing, after seeing the dial, that no, it is not dead, it is alive. Now, what should be done? It is a rare occurrence. A motorcyclist hitting a handle with care being. The being is unconscious. Thinking then turned to the passerby, or does anyone among you know what first aid should be given to it? Suddenly remember something and begin to search for it on his body. So they all were starting, were not, it's a very rare occurrence. Hitting a handle with care is a very rare occurrence, and no one was knowing that what to do as a first aid. So they all were talking among themselves what to do as a first aid, what should we need to give. Suddenly somebody something and began to search for it on her body. Then someone started searching something on her body. Passerby number 3, let us take it to hospital. Passerby number 2, what does a hospital do? They all were started what to do. Some were saying just let us take to a hospital. Then the passerby 2 said, what does hospital do? What is a hospital is something new word for them. Oh, it is a kind of repair station for these delicate beings. Here they recover their lost limbs and organs as we do in our repair station. You know that they are purely biological being, not at all sturdy like us. All passerby laugh. All passerby were just doing mockery on the women, on the fallen body, because they found it delicate, and they were saying that they are biological being. They are not as strong and hard as we are. So, and someone suggested to take that being to hospital. The other asked what is hospital. The one said it is just a kind of repair station for this delicate being. Here they recovered their lost limbs means hand, you can say hand and legs. Limbs means hand and legs. And hospital, they are just comparing it to a repair station. Like repair station, they are saying that hospital is just like a repair station. It repair the organs and limbs of these delicate beings. Then passerby 4 said, okay, then, pointing at the fallen body, let's take this handle with care being to the hospital. They all decided to take that handle with care being to the hospital. Passerby number 3, yes, yes, why not? Let's take it fast, but handle it with care. All passerby laughed. They all were just saying, okay, just take it fast, but mind it, we have to be careful to handle with care. Okay, but handle it with care. They all saying that it's a delicate being, so we all need to handle with care. Handle it with care. The all passerby. Meanwhile, the policeman has finished out a calculator like gazette marked instruction tool and is reading the instruction. He get up suddenly. Then the policeman who was searching something on her body, he got something, a gazette calculator like gazette, and he was reading that instruction tool which was along with the lady, along with the woman who was fallen. So what was that instruction tool? His wait, policeman said, don't touch the body, bring some water immediately. What the policeman found from the instruction tool? That don't touch the body, bring some water immediately. Don't touch the body and bring some water. Passerby number 4, about to lift the arm of the fallen body, turned to policeman. Water? Other passerby were trying to just turn up, lifting the arm of that woman. Then suddenly they stopped and said, water? Do you mean that transparent liquid which these poor beings drink and use for various purpose? Then passerby 4 said, water? Water, you means to say that that transparent liquid thing which these delicate beings used to drink for used to drink and use for various purpose. Passerby number 2 said, yes, yes, it must be the same, but it is scarce nowadays. Scarce means, students, scarce means, you can say, the scarcity. Scarce means scarcity. Scarcity means the means, you can say, that it is not easily available. So but it is scarce nowadays, means there is no water is available there, available only in the ghettos where these beings lives. And what is ghettos? Ghettos is a place where these delicate beings, these handle with care, these human beings lives. So that place is called ghettos. So that water is available only in the ghettos where these beings live. Ghettos? Passerby number 1 asked. Ghettos? Yes, those bubble like structure which contains a special environment for these kinds. Here, children, the passerbys, they all are just talking the about human being, about us, that how we live and what kind of environment needed for human being. So and whole environment get polluted, whole environment get sub became the smoky and not feasible for living being. So they are just talking about that what they are not well, they are not made to live in such kind of environment. And they were discussing about the ghettos where the human being lives. They cannot live in this rough and tough environment of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrous oxide gases, with no sunlight and acid rain pouring every other day. Those ghettos contains none of these elements with which we are familiar. See what it has written. The whole atmosphere was filled with carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrous oxide, and there is no sunlight and acid rain pouring. So it is not possible for any human being to survive and live in such environment. So they are saying that those ghettos are contains all those kinds of element which are familiar, which the human beings are familiar with. Have you ever been to ghettos? Then one passerby once said, have you ever been to ghettos? Passerby 3 said, no, none of our kind is allowed there. But there is a kind of us, delicate one, who work for these beings in the ghettos. They are also delicate like their handle with care masters. They cannot stand an open environment outside. They all were talking that anybody, have you ever been to, they all were asking that have you ever gone to ghettos or not. So some passerby 3 said, no, none of our kind, means they are not allowed to go there, because one who lived there were just like them, those who take care of the handle with care, and they cannot stand in the open environment like them. Policeman waving the baton. Hey, you are all laughing, and there is a ghettos at several kilometer around. Hey, no, there is no ghettos for several kilometer around. I better contact the nearest police station and inform. Then policeman said that you all are laughing and talking, and there is no any ghettos near several kilometer, around the several kilometer of the areas there is no ghettos. So how they will bring the water for this handle with care being? So it was becoming a tough task for them. So the policeman decided to inform the police station and the senior officer. Then woman getting up, no, no, no. Then suddenly the woman who was fallen, she got up and said, no, 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 please don't contact any police station. Please don't do that. Peer at the faces around her through the oxygen masks. The lady was also wearing oxygen mask, and she was looking all the passerbys and policemen who were standing around her, and she said, no, no, don't contact to the policeman. don't contact to the police station. Motorcyclist, still then standing awake wildly by the side of the motorcyclist and watching the reaction of the passerby. The motorcyclist was standing and he was just watching the reactions of the passerby and policeman and quietly, "Hey, you are alive, you are not dead. You are not dead. Start dancing. I am relieved. I am saved." The policeman was very happy because he found that the lady was alive, lady was not dead, and he said that he was saved, he was relieved. Passerby number one, why is it so? Policeman, we are not supposed to harm this handle with care being, not to speak of killing them. Their population is on decline. Even to kill them by accident is a serious crime. Policeman said that we can never ever think of even talk to kill them because their population is declining. Their population are falling. It means that the population of human being are just declining, and even to kill them by accident is a serious crime, and it was a serious crime to kill the any handle with care being. It was a serious crime. So because their population was just declining at a very fast rate, chorus, they all started saying, even by accident. All passerby just started saying together, even by accident. Women, yes, even by accident. During offer suit, but this was not an accident. Woman said, but this was not an accident. Policeman, what? Not an accident? What was it then? Woman, come center stage and address the audience. Children, it is a play. It is performing on the stage. So the lady come, the woman come on the center of the stage, and she was started addressing the audience. She said a suicide. She said, yes, a suicide, my dear. The lady was just doing the suicide. She tried to suicide. Passerby 3, a suicide. What does it mean? Woman, okay, let me explain. It is killing oneself by one's own choice. That lady explained what suicide means. Suicide means killing oneself by one choice. Means you want to finish your life by your own wish. Motorcyclist, oh, you mean you purposely came in my path to get yourself killed? The motorcyclist asked that by intention you came to my path to kill yourself? The woman said, yes. And what was I intended to do? Motorcyclist said, but you have put me in a. The motorcyclist said that why you have done this and you have put me in a danger. Woman addressing the audience again, woman address she was addressing the audience, but I was keen to die. Keen means eager to. Woman said, but I want to die, I am very much eager to die. Passerby 3, but waving off a cloud of gases, why did you want to destroy yourself? You being have all facilities and amenities to live in. Then passerby said that why you want to destroy your life? You people have all the facilities given in the ghettos and all the friendly environment given at your ghettos. So what is the need to destroy your life? Woman said, oh, it's that kind of living you call life, enclosed bubble like chamber where everything is artificially available, air, water, rain, everything. Oh no, I am a sick of it. Lady said, that is this life you called a life, just living in a chamber and not allowed to free, not allowed to roam and move freely. Everything we are getting artificially. There is no air, fresh air, no water, fresh water, rain, everything. Nothing is there for we being. So is it kind of living you can say living? I feel suffocated and claustrophobic. Claustrophobic means, students, you can say fear of. Claustrophobia is a kind of fear of closed space. When you have a fear of closed space, it is called claustrophobia. So I want to live in a open. The lady said that she want to live in open sky. But what a mess we have created on the surface of this earth. but lady is saying, woman is saying that they have created, human being have created a mess on the surface of this earth. We have lost the greenery, we have lost the animals and birds, the air, the sun, we have lost everything. Addressing the audience, what is there to live for? The lady is saying that what, for what I live for? We have lost everything: birds, animals, greenery, fresh air, water, everything, rain, everything we have lost. So what is the purpose to live for? Is this kind of living life is a living, you can say? Then passerby number 2 said, what? You mean you being are responsible for this environment in which we live? Then passerby 2 asked that, what you mean to say that the environment in which we are living, you people are responsible for this kind of environment? The woman said yes, directing her hand at herself and the entire audience. She was directing her hand at the entire audience and said, yes, we human beings are responsible for this environment full of noxious. Noxious means filled with dangerous and harmful gases, you can say, that poisonous environment, that is environment is full of poisonous and toxic gases on earth. We people are responsible. Mind you, it was not created in one day, it was created over several decades. The women further explained that it is not created in a single day. Such kind of environment is not possible to create in a single day. It was created over several decades due to our environmentally gazette due to our due to our environmentally unsound activities. Means unsound activities means those kind of activities which is not good for the environment. So we people, we human have done such act which is not friendly for the environment. And what was the result for this? The result of such kind of act was the poisonous environment, and the environment which was full with toxic gases on the earth. More factories, more goods, more gadgets, more flying and ground vehicles, more robots, etc. The real villain was not technology but money and greed. This is the one of the best line of this story, that the real villain was money and greed. Nowadays children, what have people became? People are not becoming content, they are not being satisfied, they are in hunger of to earn more and more money, and they want to lead a luxurious life full of gadget, and they are full of greed. So to satisfy their own self, they are just doing a great harm to the environment, and this was the result of their being insensitiveness towards the environment. The whole place is now polluted with nowhere to go, and the whole environment is polluted, and there is no place to go for the living being. The moon and all the other planets have been found unfit to live. All the planets, no planet apart from Earth, there is no any planet in the universe where a human being can survive. Only Earth is there, and we human have polluted this earth, and made the environment of this earth poisonous. So the it's become a tough for the survival of the human being. Polluted, what do you mean? uh, Policeman asked, what do you mean polluted? Women, the environment is all right for you being. You can work in any environment, hazardous or otherwise. The woman is explaining further that you people are so strong and so sturdy that you can survive in any environment. Hazardous means students, dangerous, harmful to live. Okay, so hazardous or any other or otherwise, but we need oxygen to live. But the handle with care is saying that we need oxygen to live. We are delicate, we are not sturdy like you, and we are not we cannot survive in such a harmful environment and poisonous environment. But you people can. We need oxygen to live. There is hardly any left in the environment, and there no oxygen is left in the environment. That's why they need to roam with oxygen mask and with oxygen cylinder. The handle with can just they have to roam with oxygen cylinder and oxygen mask, because there is hardly any oxygen left at the in the atmosphere, pointing at the mask she is wearing. That's why we all have to wear oxygen masks. Passerby number two. Oh, yes, you are all delicate being. We don't have any problem with this atmosphere. Then passerby two said, that's why we people are delicate and we don't have any problem because we are quite acquainted with this environment. Women, oh, you can live wherever you like. We have built you in that manner, and you all have proliferated over the year. The women said that we have built you, we have manufactured you in such a strong way, in such a manner that you people can survive anywhere. Robots are so strong, they are machines, they can survive in any circumstances, but we human beings are not. And you all have proliferated over the years. Proliferated means children increased greatly. They all have, those robots increased in huge numbers, and we humans have in the aids of declining. Okay, we are declining at a fast rate, and they have just increased in great number. Passerby 1. Oh, you mean you built all of us? Then Passerby 1 asked, you want to say that you have built all of us? Women, well, not me exactly, but my kind. She said that no, no, not I have built you, but the human being, my kind of people have built you. Yes, we designed and built you so that you can work in this environment. Passerby number 4. But how can it be? How can delicate being like you build a sturdy being like us? Then passerby 4 asks that you people are so delicate. How you people built us such a sturdy being like us you have built? You are delicate. Women, yes, but we built you sturdy so that you could perform tasks we cannot do easily. Women replied them that we have built you in that manner, in such a strong manner, that you can do our tasks which we cannot do easily. That's why we have built you in sturdy. We have built you so sturdy. But over the decades, your kind has taken over the control from us. But see what happened? You people have increased in greatly, and you have taken control from we humans. Addressing the audience, oh no, greed and money have landed us into this. The woman again said that the greed and money have just bring us this situation. Greed and money, greed, the hunger of money and the greed have landed we human being in such situation and such conditions. Motorcyclist, oh, that's why you are living like privileged citizen. I always asked myself, how could delicate being like you be so special that you are labeled right in air, handled with care? Then motorcyclist asks, oh, that's why you people are being so privileged. You people are being so treated especially special as a special citizen. And how could delicate beings like you be so special? That's why you people are being so special. Women, in fact, this earth herself needed to be labeled, handled with care. Then here in this paragraph, children, the woman is just giving a very strong message to all the human being that what we are doing with our environment and what is needed to do. So it's a very important paragraph of this play. She is saying, in fact, this earth herself needed to be labeled, handled with care. This earth is needed to leveled handle with care. But we human beings, instead of handling her with care, ruled over her ruthlessly. But what we human being did, we just ruled on this earth and ruled ruthlessly, ruled very badly. Before us, dinosaurs become extinct because of a change in environment. We changed the environment changed, and dinosaur become extinct. We are soon going to be extinct because we changed the environment. And what the lady said, that now it's our turn to be extinct because we have changed the environment which is not suitable for us, for we being, for living being. And we have changed this situation, we have changed this environment which is not suitable for us. You being will soon be the ruler. We human being are now doomed for extinction. We are now about to decline. We are now about to extinct. Get down on her knee and pleaded with everybody addressing the audience. And the woman bent on her knee and she was addressing the audience. I cannot live anymore on this borrowed time. I want to die, I want to die, please kill me. And she was urging, she was pleading, she was just requesting that I cannot live anymore on this borrowed time. I want to die, I want to die, please kill me. The lady was saying that she wants to die and she don't want to live on this borrowed time. Policeman, no, none of us can do that. It is forbidden to us. I mean, Asimov law. The policeman said, no, 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 we cannot do it. It is against the law. It is against the Asimov's law. Passerby number 4. But there is an easy way out for you, women. Get up and seize the passerby arm. She just captured the arm of the passerby and said, what is it? What is it? Tell me quickly, please. Then passerby 4 said, just open your oxygen masks and you will, as you only said, inhale the toxic gases and die. Then the passerby 4 suggested him an idea to finish her life, and he said that it's very simple. You just open your oxygen masks and you just inhale the toxic gases and you will soon die. As woman, as though struck dumb for some time, woman was shocked, and then she then turned to passerby. Oh, how simple! This never occurred to me. The lady said. The woman said, oh, this idea never occurred to me. A simple logic. Addressing the audience, I have got so used to this oxygen mask that it has become a part of my own self. The lady said, the woman said that she was so habituated with this oxygen mask that she has forgotten that if she will take it out, she will dead. So I had totally forgotten that it is an artificial appendage. She is saying that she has forgotten that it is something artificial, something not very important added to something that really important. Means it is not that much important which was added to her to always carry that thing, but it is what not so much important to her. Laugh at herself and turn to the passerby. You are all good at logic. I know. We built you robots with excellent logical capability. Thanks for your suggestion. And the lady looked at the passerby and said that we human beings have built you so excellent with logic minds that you are suggesting me, giving me idea. Policeman suddenly pushed himself forward. Hey, wait, what about your body? Somebody will notice it and haul all of us. Then policeman said, oh, if you will die, that what will happen to your body? We will just came in danger. Some woman, no, no, you need not to worry. Just remove my anti-corrosion suit and my body will decay very fast in this corrosive environment, making a sign of disappearance. Nobody will know where my body has disappeared. Lady said, when policeman said that what we will do with your body, lady suggested him that you people need not to worry. you only take out my this corazon suit, and in this acid rain and in this environment my body will soon become soon decay, and no one will find my body where my body has disappeared. Passerby 2. Oh, is that so easy? But nothing happened to us. Then passerby 2 said, oh, it's very easy and nothing will happen to us. Women, yes, that is the difference between loser and winner. Being to untie the oxygen mask, and the woman finally untie her oxygen mask, took out her oxygen mask and finished her life. This act is written by Dilip M. Salvi, and students, it is one of the best act I have ever read, and it is giving a strong message that how we are becoming insensitive to our environment, and how you are just creating danger for our survival. And we need to take lesson from this play. It is giving a strong message that we need to save our earth, we need to save our environment, otherwise one day we will be extinct and the robot will be ruler. So we have to take lesson from this play, and we need to act accordingly, being sensitive towards our environment, being careful towards our environment, just reduce greed and the hunger for money. We need to do that. We need to feel content. So this play is giving a strong message. I hope children, all of you have understood it. Thank you very much.